Maintaining your air conditioning and heating system is paramount. It's very important. You can save a lot of money, you can save wear and tear, and you can be more comfortable in your home if everything is running right. Here on the Check Pro Radio Show, questions come in, and it's kind of a simple question, but I've asked my good friend Nathan Shafer to join me here on the program from Shafer Heating and Cooling. Nathan, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, Jim. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks.
Awesome.
So I know it's going to be a basic question, but a lot of people still don't quite understand this. And so the question that's come in is, how often should I be changing my air filters in my air conditioning and heating system?
Oh, yeah, that's a great question. Oftentimes it's we think about it when something breaks, right? We're like, oh man, that's right. It's been when was that? I don't remember. And you go down and you check it, and that's oftentimes that could be what caused it. But it really varies on the type of filter. So most commonly your typical cheaper, if you will, throwaway 1-inch filters might be once a month. Other filters, some polarized media air cleaners and stuff, might be once every 3 months, or some of your large media filters maybe every 6 months. And so it will vary on the type of filter that you have, as well as, do you have pets in the house? Do you smoke in the house? And different things like that. Do you run the fan continuously, or do you run the system very minimally? And so different things will vary, but those are some of your averages depending on the type of filter that you have. Most commonly 1 month, every 3 months, or every 6 months, but could be anywhere in between that.
And I totally agree with that. And so I think a lot of people are scratching their head saying, I don't know. I don't know what I
Yeah.
have. I didn't even know I had filters. So here's what I
Hmm.
recommend. I recommend you reach out to Shafer and they will help you. Their contact information is located in the description of this podcast, their phone number, and a link to the website. And so it's really important to understand what you have in your home. If you have a swimming pool, you should know something about the filtration of the water. If you have an HVAC system, which is heating, ventilation, air conditioning, you have to understand at least enough on how the thermostat works, why it turns off and on, how the air flows, how it's drawn in, and then how it then dumps into that room, both in the winter with the heat and in the summer with the air conditioning, two totally different things. And the air filtration system is like the lungs. You don't want to clog up the lungs of the system because you'll choke it out. And if you don't have good circulation, it'll cost you more short term in your electricity bill or your gas bill. It will also put a lot of wear and tear unnecessarily on your system. And you'll be like, I need a new air conditioning system because it's not working well, or a new heating system. And I think you really feel it more with AC in the summertime than you do in with the heat. Heat's a totally different thing. With air conditioning, you've got to take the heat out of the air. Heating's a little easier. So I just think it's critical, Nathan, that people actually understand it. But you guys can come out there and explain it, can't you?
Oh yeah, 100%, Jim. Definitely. Yeah, definitely reach out to us. We can come out, help show you that where it's at for one, how often it should be changed, the type that you have. Obviously, there's benefits, right? There's pros and cons to each one of those different types of filtration. So depending on what you want to accomplish, out of the filtration in your home, it's amazing how much something as simple as the air filter, what it does, like you said, not only for your system and your utility rates, but also the air that you're breathing, the health,
Mhm.
for you and your family and your home. And so definitely give us a shout. And also too, if you do know what you have, and sometimes it's like, man, I know what I've got and I need to get it, but man, I always forget to stop at the store and grab it, right? Obviously, you can stop by our office anytime. We have, tons of filters in stock, but even more conveniently, it's just as convenient, if not more convenient than Amazon. You can go to our website and you can purchase over thousands of filters right from our website. Pretty much every make, model, type, and size is available on our website on the shop. And so that makes it very nice and easy. And it's shipped right to your house, typically less than 24 hours, it's on your doorstep. And so lots of different ways that we can help you with the air filtration in the home, which is so important.
And I will add to that. If you're really not sure how your system works and you're not sure what air filter you need and where they're located, have have the team at Shafer come out to the home, show you the first time, And then
Yeah.
you'll always know, and you can order from Shafer anytime you need it. If you have a problem, they know your house and your system. And it's much better than if you buy something off of Amazon and you're winging it yourself, because the air conditioning guy doesn't know what you're doing. So it's just important. I think you should have a pool guy, an electrician, a plumber, an air conditioning, a heating guy. There's certain guys, if you will, we'll call them guys, but they're companies that you should have in your phone. And certainly for your heating and air conditioning system, it should be Shafer. So, Nathan, thank you so much for joining me today on the program. I really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, Jim.